Hello, this is Father Michael Nasser coming to you from St. Nicholas Orthodox Church here in Grand Rapids, Michigan for this week's Midweek Reflection. And this week I am reflecting on our spiritual family. Now, of course, in some ways that means our brothers and sisters, particularly of our own parish, the people that we are connected to, that we worship with, that we commune with. But because that is not limited to just our parish, it means all of our fellow Christians. People that believe in Jesus Christ. We have a connection to them that makes us related, particularly those of us in the Orthodox Church, as we have a connected through the Holy Eucharist. But that's not the part of the family I want to focus on today. I'm actually focusing on the spiritual family that we have in the church beyond those we see around us, beyond those that we call the living, and especially among those that we call the holy ones. Those departed this life that are part of the church that we celebrate, particularly liturgically. So in the church, we have celebrations where we commemorate the birth of somebody. We also commemorate their birth into the kingdom of heaven. Just like we celebrate our own families' birthdays, and we get together to mourn together and to remember together when somebody passes away, we do that in our spiritual life as well. I was making the announcement on Sunday for this week's activities. I was talking about tonight's Vesper service. This is the Vespers of the Feast of the Holy Dormition, during which we're going to sing the Lamentations, just as we do for our Lord on Holy Friday. We do it for his mother on the eve of her feast. And so we're going to gather around her tomb. And what I caught myself saying, I hadn't planned on saying this, but I said to everybody, I've seen the church packed for funerals of mothers of our parishioners, and we've seen that over the years. And I was a little bit of a guilt trip, but a little bit of a push to say, hey, this is the mother of Jesus. If you would come for the mother of a close friend or a fellow parishioner, how do we not come when we mourn together, but also celebrate the entrance into the kingdom of heaven of his holy mother? That's what we're going to do tonight. And so for us not to gather together is a little bit strange if we weren't going to come. So I caught myself saying it, but then I really started thinking about it, that we really do have a connection beyond the people in this world still, that the people that are our guides, the people that are our models, our role models, the people that we want to strive to be like, the saints, the holy Theotokos, and Christ himself. We celebrate the events of their life, just as we celebrate the events in the lives of our brothers and sisters. And we do that liturgically. And that connection is a very real one. We don't think we think about it often enough, which is why I wanted to reflect on it with you today, that these are our people. This is our family. And when they have birthdays, when they depart this life, we celebrate and commemorate these events because they're our family. How do you not show up at a close family member's birthday party unless you really can't go? There's something that you can't get out of, things like that. That happens. But typically, especially for a funeral, right? It's last minute. There was no notice often, and we rearrange everything because this is what we do for family. Well, what a beautiful message for us, a beautiful relationship that we have with this family of God in the church. And of course, then, why would we not rearrange our schedules, especially when it comes on the same day every year, year after year after year? So I want to encourage everyone to really celebrate and get to know your spiritual family. You are related and connected to the apostles, St. John the Baptist, your patron saint, your children's patron saint, your parents' patron saints, the patron saints of the area you live in. These are people that are connected to us in much more real ways than we often think about and put some attention to. So I want to encourage everyone to develop the relationships with your spiritual family, particularly by attending the commemorations of the big events in their life, as we'll do tonight, at the Vespers of the Dormition of the Theotokos. Make those connections, celebrate those connections, and deepen those connections. So I hope you found this helpful. If so, please share it with family, friends, whoever, and we will see you, God willing, in next week's video.